saw up there, the man that has, if I were Hillary right now, I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to win this. But that guy, he's got his, you know, and the thing is, if he were sort of a party player and it was all cold and calculated and he was doing it to gain power, he'd strike the deal now.
Right.
No.
Well,
he's there to change the Democratic Party to make it less corporate and make it less neoconservative.
Right. I mean, here's a guy who, you think back, the comparison that people make right now in this point in the campaign is to Hillary Clinton back in 2008. You know, eventually she came to a point, she realized Obama was going to win, she backed off in her attacks, eventually she made peace. But she always thought she was going to run for president at some point in the future.
Right.
She wanted to run that party in 2016 or 2012,
right.
Whenever, at some point, right? Bernie Sanders, 74 years old, never been a member of the Democratic Party. You know, he really has nothing to lose. He has no future game to play. He's not interested. He's not interested. He's never going to run for president again. He wants what he wants right now.
He wants to change the party. And you sensed it yesterday for the first time. Bernie and Jane, who's always, you know, lovely. Well, we absolutely love her. You got the sense there's an edge there.
Yeah.
Where she was like going, no, we're not going to just sit back and turn our party over to people that get paid $250,000 from Goldman Sachs for a 30-minute speech.
It usually makes the spouse more mad than the candidate when you hear calls to get out and people are still voting for you in huge numbers. But what I don't totally grasp is that there's not really a path for him to become the nominee. And I would guess that he has the most power at the moment when he could stay in but chooses not to. So I'm surprised that there isn't more of a deliberation about getting out.
No, but there's not, because this is a movement. In his mind, this is a revolution.
But it's not going to end in being the nominee.
No, but you know what? The more delegates he gets, the more money he raises, the longer he takes us to the convention.
Is there a frightening possibility?
Hey, by the way, he's here to change the Democratic Party.
But hasn't he done that already? I mean, she did not expect to run against him.
If he's on the I mean, I'm not doing Bernie's bidding. I'm just thinking like Bernie's thinking. And if he gets out now, why? Strike a deal? He doesn't strike deals.
Well, if not do more damage to her.
But if he's talking to crowds that size every day between now and July...
About how unqualified she is? I'm just saying...
about the Democrat... He doesn't care.
That's my point. And Trump is going to start... You're going to start having an echo chamber between Bernie's attacks and Trump's... Oh, listen, what do we care, right?
No, but I'm just saying that he is a movement... progressive. This is about not only changing the party, it's about changing America. And he's not going to make a cold, calculated decision based on his political views.
But if she loses,
there's two facts, okay, that are just facts about how they think about this. One way they don't think they're doing her any damage, in the sense that they believe that the Republicans will already have an oppo book this big, that Hillary Clinton's negatives are already out there. There's nothing he could say that they won't already say. That's their argument. Their argument is, Bernie says he's disqualified. Who cares? Donald Trump's not going to invoke Bernie Sanders. Donald Trump's going to attack.
He did yesterday.
But it's not going to matter. Again, their argument is Republicans are going to say what they're going to say. It doesn't really matter what we say about her. And at large, we haven't said, in their view, we haven't said anything worse than what Republicans are going to say. The second thing is that he thinks he will have maximum leverage when you get to the convention. And he wants, and they're thinking about this a lot, he wants to change the platform. He wants to change the nature of the party. Right. And the leverage point, in their view, will be get to Philadelphia with as many delegates as possible and then argue to change the platform.
You know, another way of putting it is, he wants to change the world. He's going to change the world. And he can lift that hammer, by the way.